How's it going? Don Russo from Freeway Music. I hope you guys are doing well today. We are going to be talking about octaves and octave zones, why they are important, and how to use them. And I'll show you an exercise that you can do at home that'll really help you a ton as far as your neck awareness and be able to shift gears between chords. I often show this exercise to my students because I think it's so important. So first of all, let me introduce you to what I call the octave zones. My teacher Robert Newton taught me that phrase, octave zone. And what you do essentially is you number the strings first. So if you don't know your string numbers, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 strings. And so as you number your octave zone, you number the string that your root notes are on. So I'm going to start here on G. And I'm going to go from the 6th string to the 4th string to the 1st string. So now this octave zone is called 6/4 because you're going from the 6th string to the 4th string. The 1 is kind of understood because these are both E strings. So you would have the same note on either side. So I got 6/4, and then I put my first finger here, and I'm going to go from here to the 2nd string with my pinky on the 8th fret here. See? This octave zone is called 4/2. So I got 6/4, 4/2. Then I put my first finger where my pinky is. And my ring finger is going to go up here to the 10th fret of the A string. So I've got 10th fret to the 8th fret, 5th string to 2nd string. This is 5/2. 6/4, 4/2, 5/2. Then I put my first finger here. And I'm going to go from here to the 12th fret of the G string. This is called 5/3. I'm going from the 5th string to the 3rd string. So 6/4, 4/2, 5/2, 5/3. Then I put my first finger here. And I'm going to go to the 6th string and the 1st string here. So I got 6/3/1. I just call it 6/3 just for short. So 6/4, 4/2, 5/2, 5/3, 6/3, and then you're back home to 6/4. Now you want to be able to know these like the back of your hand, and you want to be able to fly through them. So if I'm doing this. That's for G, right? I should be able to do that with any note. So if I started on C, right here, I would be on the 5th string. So I would be either in my 5/2 octave zone or my 5/3 octave zone to start off with. So 5/3, 6/3, 6/4, 4/2, 5/2, 5/3. Now if you can't do that, you have to. It's imperative to be able to do that. That's just like a basic ability. That's the basic skeletal structure of the guitar. And if you can't do that, you're not going to be able to get around on the guitar very well. So everything that you do on the guitar is going to fall into one of those 5 octave zones. So in theory, if you master the 5 octave zones, you've mastered the neck of the guitar. All right? So I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that you can do to help get you to be have a little bit more mastery over octave zones in your neck. Okay, so this exercise is what I call the position octave displacement exercise. All right, so I'm going to pick a position. So let's just say the 5th position. Okay, then I add 4 frets to it, so I go up to 9. So my position is going to be whatever my first finger is on plus 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So 5 to 9 is my position. I'm not allowed to go on this side of 5, and I'm not allowed to go on this side of 9. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is play a chord progression, and I'm going to play its octave zones within this position. Okay, so let's say the progression was G, D, E minor, C. That very uncommon progression. Just kidding. So, I come into this position here, and I find a G. There's one right there. And the only octave zone I can play in this position that works is 4/2. And then I go to D, right here. The only one I can play that works is 5-3. And then E. There's actually two that works for E. I can do the 5-3 or the 5-2. And then I go to C. And I can do the 6-3. But I can't do 6-4 because that would cross this 9th fret here and that would be breaking the boundaries. So check it out. So a G, D, E, C. Okay, so that's me playing that chord progression in this position, okay? I could shift it to a whole other position. Let's go to 10. So 10 plus 4 is 14. So I've got this fret span here. So I go G, play the octave zone that works, D, 6-4, E, 6-4, and then C, 4-2. So I got G, D, E, C. Good. And I can do that in any position. So the first thing you want to do is just take a chord progression and put it in a position and see if you can play its octave zones and shift gears. The reason that's important is because oftentimes you want to chase the chords that you're playing over. So, like, let's say for example, I wanted to play the arpeggio of each of those chords. So, and then D, E minor, and then C. So I wouldn't be able to chase those arpeggios if I couldn't switch root notes, right? Maybe I want to play the chords in this position. I can't do that if I can't see my root notes, if I can't switch gears from root note to root note to root note to root note. So the first thing you want to do is take your octaves in a position and play a chord progression and then just master switching them in time. You know, it's important you're able to do it in time and make it realistic. So put a metronome on, or just put the song on that you're playing along with and play the octaves behind it. Get those octave zones down. After you get that progression down, try harder progressions. You know, maybe you put a jazz chart in front of you, even though you don't have to be a jazz player. Just put a jazz chart in front of you and see if you can follow the chords in position. Something like "Fly Me to the Moon." Anyway, so like, you know, it starts on A minor, so it's like A minor, D, G, C, F, B, E, A. So I'm just playing those root notes rapidly in this position, but being able to do that, I now know the song so much better because I got the progression down. I can see the octaves in this position. If I want to chase the chords, I can do that. If I want to like change scales, like from one key to another, it's so much better if I can see the octaves. Like let's say I was in the key of A, and I was playing an A major scale. And I wanted to switch to the key of E flat. So I can just see I got an A octave here and an E flat octave here. So I can easily go from this A major scale to this E flat major scale, because I can see my octave zones. Octave zones are crucial. Maybe I've got a favorite lick. Maybe I got a lick that looks like this. And I know that's a 5-2 octave zone lick for E. Let's say I want to do it for A, so I'll go to my 5-2 octave zone of A. Maybe I want to do it for D. Right? Maybe I have a 6-3 lick that looks like this. So that's in the 6-3 octave zone, so maybe I do it here for D. You get the idea, right? Like, so it's important to know your octave zones for so many reasons. You can figure out where your arpeggios are and chase those better. scales. You can take licks that you like and learn which octave zone they're in, and then just copy and paste them across the neck. The octave zones literally are the backbone for everything. Pentatonic scales, chords, you name it, anything. So this is like one of the basic fundamentals that all guitar players should know. And if you don't know them, learn them today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you liked it, make sure you like it and share it with your friends. Also comment and let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll see you next time.